What's up, guys? It's Cars. I'm back here from Toxic Gaming with some more of the PIC team building. This is the last battle for the PIC that we are going to have, and it was regrettable last week for losing that last week. I found out later when I re-looked at it and everything, I found the exact turn where I messed up, where I should have brought in Crobat against the Volcarona. And I remember my reasoning for that at the time was I didn't think the Reflect would allow Brave Bird to kill. And I completely forgot about Infiltrator. Completely forgot the Infiltrator ignores screens. So, yeah, that was not fun to go back over later. But we're moving on, though. We're battling Dan for third. We're going to see who gets third and fourth. Just kind of a fun battle. It doesn't really matter. We're just going to have fun doing it. We figured we might as well see in the top four who gets placed where. And really, this is just a team to have some fun with. As you can see, we have Venusaur here on the screen, and it is not the Mega Venusaur for one very specific reason of actually having Chlorophyll this time. And we still have the Mega Venusaur Stone and everything, so we can be Mega Venusaur, but we're planning on having the Chlorophyll and taking advantage of that as much as we can. With Giga Drain, Growth, Earthquake, and Sludge Bomb, running a mixed Rash nature, basically because he still has the Mega Gardevoir, and a Psy Shock would hit defensive side more than the special defensive side. So I figured having Rash over Mild, we could maybe have a chance to maybe live with Psy Shock after Mega Evolving. But with Growth, the reason I like Growth so much is because it's basically a Swords Dance and a Nasty Plot in one turn if the sun is up. If not, then it's just, you know, +1/+1 on either side. But if sun is up, it basically becomes both the Swords Dance and Nasty Plot. That's why I don't have EVs in attack for Earthquake. Earthquake's going to do as much as it can anyway, and is only there, really, I believe, for the Heatran, and I believe that's actually the only one it's really there for, is the Heatran, and just that just can't come in and wall us. But we have max special attack and max speed, just to get as much speed from Chlorophyll boost as we can. And then really, when it comes down to it, if Venusaur needs to Mega Evolve to take one hit, we can Mega Evolve, get thick fat, be able to get a little bulkier, and still hit really hard with Sludge Bomb, really hard with Giga Drains. And at this point too, I will outspeed, obviously, in the sun, I will outspeed a Mega Gardevoir, because it basically takes the 80 speed that we have, doubles it. So I believe that's how it is. I can look right here on the screen and check for it, and yeah, speed is doubled, so it goes basically from base 80 to base 160. Really high speed. And the Sludge Bomb from this Venusaur, I believe, I don't have to be +2 to knock out a Gardevoir, I believe, after Rocks, but I believe maybe Mega Gardevoir, I will have to be +2 after Rocks. So that all depends. It's just, I kind of want to see what Venusaur can do in this Sunset. I've used this before just by myself, just randomly, without exactly dedicated Sun, just as like a pairing with a Mega Charizard Y, and having a Black Sludge Venusaur, which it works wonders there too. So I want to see how this works out. Along with that, we do have the Brow Victini coming back, the kind of old school Expert Belt of Victini. V-Create, Brick Break, Bolt Strike, and U-Turn. I don't have Zen Headbutt on there. I remember I have Brick Break for things like the Heatran. Can't just expect a V-Create from us and come in and get Flash Fire boosted. We have 32 in HP, 252 attack, 4 in special defense, and 220 with a Jolly nature. This allows us to outspeed a modest Gengar. I believe, yeah, modest 252 Gengar we will be able to outspeed, and we will probably kill with a V-Create, as how fragile Gengar really is. But we're not, no matter what with Victini, unless we were Choice Scarfed, we're not going to outspeed a timid Gengar anyway. So might as well get as much for modest as we can and get to be able to have some HP so that maybe we can live a Shadow Ball. Maybe there's a chance. There's always that tiny chance. But as we keep going, we got Fettiwap Uxie with the Heat Rock this time. This is our Sunsetter with Sunny Day, Stealth Rock, U-Turn, and Toxic. Max HP, some defense EVs with Impish Nature, and then 236 in special defense. We can, as you can see, just the little overview of the team at the top, we do not have that much bulk on the team. Exactly, like strict physical or special bulk dedicated. So Uxie here is basically to get our Suns up, get Rocks up, and then U-Turn out and Toxic as we need to. Or if it goes down, it goes down. It's really, I plan on having the Sun, Sunny Day, and everything like that in the early to mid game, and then let everything else kind of do its thing in the late game. That's really what I want to see Uxie do. It's an amazing Sunsetter in RU. So I figured it could work up in OU. Why not? I think it could work pretty much for this guy. And then U-Turn, just nice switching out. Then Toxic for things like a Milotic, things like Chestnut, even the Mega Gardevoir, wear that down. Just anything that we need Toxic on, and Electros, so we can actually get that wear down on Electros, as we have really nothing for that. Continuing, we got Mamoswine here. Assault Vested Mamoswine with Thick Fat, Ice Shard, Earthquake, Icicle Crash, and Knockoff with 16 in HP, 252 attack, 8 in special defense, and 232 Jolly. And this allows Mamoswine to completely outspeed Heatran. This is beating out Timid Heatran, anything but a Scarf Heatran, we're outspeeding. I had originally on here, it was a Focus Sash Endeavor set, which is a really good lead set with Stealth Rocks. But as I thought about it, I already have Stealth Rocks on Uxie, and I really don't need Stealth Rocks on anything for Mamo, or on Mamo at all. The only thing of his that really get hurt by that is the Heatran. Really, it just breaks sashes for everything else. So I figured we can go Assault Vest. That way, even though we are in the sun, and maybe at some point with Thick Fat, it would kind of negate that fire resistance, or fire neutrality, and get us weak to it again. The Assault Vest can help us out with that. It also helps out with the Mega Gardevoir being able to take a hit better than usual and hit a really hard Icicle Crash or Earthquake on it. Really hitting hard with Mamoswine, be able to take on Gengar better. As we saw Mamoswine, it came down to the Dragonite Mamoswine in the last battle with me and Dan, so there's that chance of a little bit more in HP, and we are going to be outspeeding a timid, what's it called? I just said it. Timid Heatran. That who knows? Maybe if he's running an adamant, adamant banded Dragonite, we may have a chance to outspeed and Icicle Crash it. If he's not going E-speed, we may just have to go with the Ice Shards and stuff like that. But we still have somewhat bulk and a lot more bulk on the special side for that Gardevoir, and also the Electros if he tries to go special Electros. Next we have Wayne Tech coming back one more time, and this is one of my sets when I was like hyped up on caffeine at like 3 in the morning. I didn't really know what I was just like, you know what, fuck it. We're just going to have fun in this match. And we have Wayne Tech with Power Herb, Infiltrator, with Cross Poison, Brave Bird, Sky Attack, and Super Fang, with 64 HP, 252 attack, 8 special defense, and 184 with a Jolly Nature and Speed. Now this is to outspeed, I believe it outspeeds Adamant, Choice Scarfed Crocodile. So if he has a Scarf Crocodile in his Adamant, we will outspeed it still. And the Sky Attack has like a 80% chance or something like that to kill, and it's the strongest stab move Crobat gets. I figured why not? We might as well just, if anything, we can quick it and just nuke something on his team, hit it for super hard. And we have the Super Fang for things like the Milotic, the Electros, the Heatran, things that would normally come in and just wall the hell out of Crobat. Especially if you see brings in the Milotic and is knowing when he's going to be able to live a Brave Bird and that it would kill Crobat if we're at low health, knowing to live a Cross Poison, knowing to live any U-turn, things like that. I can just quick Super Fang, Crobat can go away, but cut that Milotic stuff in half so that Venusaur could come in and beat it with a Giga Drain, Mega or not. It could still come in. It'll do that damage that we need it to do to just take down his walls as easily as possible. And then finally, to wrap it up, again, Goggles. Goggles has really one set that works amazingly for what it is, for what I wanted to do for our draft. Having the Choice Scarf, Earthquake, Outrage, U-turn, and Defog, Max Speed, Jolly. We're gonna outspeed I believe we even outspeed, I think, Scarf Dragonite that we speed tie with. I think Dragonite isn't any higher than base 100 speed. But if he starts E-speeding with a Banded Dragonite, I'm pretty sure we can live one hit from a Banded Dragonite and Outrage and kill it, as long as it's not multi-scale. So that's also another reason to have Stealth Rocks on UC to break that multi-scale on the Dragonite. Literally, Flygon, he's going to be our late game. We're going to lean on him hard in the late game. We might lead with him and then go into U-turn out into Uxie, or we might lead with a Victini to U-turn out into Uxie. It's going to be one of those type of deals. Depending on what it looks like for his lead, we can pick either one. I really thought about putting U-turn on Wayne Tech, but I like the idea of having the Super Fang to break down the walls a lot more. And really, this battle, it's just to have fun. I just want to show off like the early to mid game with the Venusaur, with growth and all the Sunny Day shenanigans. Let the late game Mons and Mamoswine, Flygon, and Victini really shine through. Victini's V-creates in the sun are going to hurt like hell too. And then Crobat's just going to come in and do its thing, pick off as we need to. That's really just what I'm planning to have fun with. I just really want to see, I've enjoyed everything out of this league so far, and I've enjoyed everybody around that's taken this ride with us, everybody who's a fan of the LA Doublades, and we've taken this round. We may have missed a step last week, which not much we can do about now, except go for third. Best we can do. But anyway, though, thank you guys for coming out. Make sure to watch the battle on Thursday. I believe it's going to be on time. We just haven't had our battle yet. But make sure you watch that battle for us. and I'll get up on out of here. So, as always, or wait, what was I gonna say? I don't know. I always fuck up the ending because I always think of one last thing and then it misses my head, and I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys for coming out. I'm Carson Toxic Gaming, and as always, you guys stay toxic. We'll see you guys. Well, let's go. Let's go, guys. There's not that many of us, but there's a lot more of them. Let's go. Hear my war cry. He misses the focus blast. Oh lord. Oh lord. Please be gooey too. Please. Okay, he wasn't. Damn it. I was if he was gooey and we would have got that part off, that would have been sweet. But life orb +2. Is he gonna defog right now?